Hey there, I'm Mr. F, a former ELA teacher turned film critic, and the movies and I are here to teach everything you need to know about repetition. Now, as they say in Hollywood, quiet on the set and action. The definition of repetition is let's see repetition in action. Grab your popcorn, grab your soda, grab your candy, grab your friends, and grab a seat. Let's go to the movies. Movies and literature use all kinds of repetition. They all have long Greek names, but don't sweat the long Greek names unless your teacher says you need to know them. Let's take a look at a few.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
So in this case, the repetition is very easy to find. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. The same word repeated over and over again. Now, to count as this type of repetition called epizeuxis, the words don't have to appear right next to each other. They can appear close to each other. Let's look at a movie title that uses this kind of repetition. Did you catch it? The word mutant is repeated, and even though it's not right next to each other, it's still close enough for your ear to pick up on the repetition, so it counts. Let's look at another type of repetition.
Wax on, wax off. Don't forget to breathe. Very important. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off.
Mr. Miyagi can teach us a lot more than karate. He teaches us repetition with the famous phrase, wax on, wax off. It's easy to see in a two-word sentence. The first half, the word wax, is the same in both, and the second half of the sentence is different.
You should have taken care of me just a little bit so I wouldn't have to take them dives for the short end money.
Well, I had some bets down for you. You saw some money.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody.
That's right. They've been using repetition since the black and white days. Long time before that, actually.
The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
My name's Bob. James Bob.
You can use this type of repetition with more than just names. You can use it with full sentences. In fact, let's go back to the future to see an example.
Hey, Doc, we better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
So if words are repeating themselves just because you need them to say what it is you want to say, it's not going to count as repetition. You know, we use smaller words like the, of, or and all the time just to get whatever we're saying, our meaning across, but they're not repetition because we don't use them for a special effect. Why do we need repetition? Well, they're like the CGI of language. They cause special effects. Let's look at the two most common effects that you can create using repetition. Repetition will help people remember the most important part of whatever you're talking about. If you want someone to remember something, repeat it. Repeat it. Repeat it. Now, even if you struggle in history class, I bet you know Martin Luther King had a dream. You know why? Because he says it 8 times in his famous speech. That's why. I mean, he didn't even title it the I Have a Dream speech. It's just, it came to be known as that because that's the line everyone remembers. Repetition creates rhythm. It makes what you say sound better. It makes what you say sound more entertaining. It makes what you say more memorable. Repetition can bring an audience's attention in like few other figurative language devices can. I think it's time to review. Let's take a look. As a critic, I'll be using repetition in my own reviews. You can check out all the latest reviews on new movies and TV shows on the YouTube channel Mr. F Digs Movies, or you can go to the website mrfdigsmovies.com. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video with a friend. In fact, share your video with your ELA teacher. That way we can continue our mission to teach ELA using the movies and shows you love.